everyone, so I started a YouTube video for us so that we can all be on the same page with one another. Because I know that everyone has their daily lives, and so this is going to give us a way to communicate more efficiently. And so what I'll do is I'll post a video on Monday of every week, and then throughout the week we'll go through whatever topics that relate to whatever we talked about on Monday. That way everyone knows what's going on and we're all on the same page. And so what I've done for our first Monday is I've taken Maslow's hierarchy of needs and related it to your Sensei needs. And so our first level is going to be your fundamental needs. And so this can be stuff like knowing how to make samples, labeling all your product that ever leaves your hand, making Facebook posts, booking home parties, booking basket parties. These are all really important to your Sensei success, but you have to remember that these are just the first steps. And so once you've mastered these steps, it's time to move forward. And so the next phase is going to be your savability. So you know that you have your car payment, say it's like $300. You know how much you have to sell in order to make sure that you make that first car payment or your car payments. And so once you've mastered that, you're having a stable income. Maybe not for all your bills, but at least you know that my Sensei paycheck is going to go towards my car payment because I know for a fact that I will sell this much. It's a stable income that you're having come through. And also, for stability, you have to have your loyal customers because they're part of your stable income. So you know that this person, when you call them and tell them, hey, the catalog is 10% off because it's August, they're going to order bars, they're going to order warmers, whatever it may be, they're going to order something because you've contacted them. These are your loyal customers, but you have to treat them like they're your loyal customers. And so that means making sure that they know the ins and outs of what's going on, making sure that they know that whatever cute warmer we have out that they know about it, they can see it, so if they have the opportunity, so in case you haven't gotten to them, they're like, hey Heather, go ahead and set me up an order for the warmer of the month for my daughter's classroom because it's super cute. Whatever that may be, this is a loyal customer and someone who's loyally coming back to you. They're not going to anybody else. They're probably going to be your easiest targets for booking a home party if you're having a slow month or a basket party. And then also you want to have your family support. And so to have your family support, you have to be stable in your business versus family. And so that means having a stable amount of time that I'm going to be spending on Sensei. You don't want to have your entire day focused on one thing. You want to make sure that it's stable. And so I know that between 8 o'clock to 9 o'clock, I can spend an hour on whatever I need to get done for Sensei. And because my girls probably wake up around 9:30, and so I know that I've accomplished whatever I need to accomplish, the major thing at least I need to get done, like our team achievement cards I did this morning before my girls got up, and got this sent out and everything. But by the time I woke up, I could do my family stuff, and then I had class at like 5 o'clock. And now I'm doing this video, so I knew the hours that I could do things so that it wouldn't affect my family, but I could still get them done in an effective manner. And in doing this, your family's going to be more supportive because you're not letting one thing consume your entire day when they want your attention as well. And so that means that if I have to go deliver these basket parties, and I tell my husband, hey, I'm going to go deliver these parties, it's probably going to take me 45 minutes, maybe an hour. Or I need to go hand out this party to the customers. Whatever it may be, he's like, sure, babe, go ahead, go handle that. Because he knows, one, I'm making us money. Two, I'm going to be back shortly. And three, I won't be pestering him the rest of the day about something that I need to get done now. And so once we've got our fundamental needs accomplished and once we're having a stable environment with our business, now we're going to get into a newfound confidence level because once your family starts believing in you and your customers, you can tell they believe in you and they believe in you as their consultant, then you're going to get this newfound confidence. And with this confidence, you're going to be able to build a team. And that's going to be because once you're confident, people are going to read your confidence. So if I'm like, oh, do you want to join my team? I'm like, no, but I don't even know what you're talking about. I'm like, hey, girl, you should definitely join my team. You start making 20%, but once you get certified, you're making 25%. We can get you a launch party going. Whatever it may be, you're going to come off more confident because you're going to know what you're talking about. And people are more confident in you, which is going to help you be more confident in yourself. And so you can start building your team. And once you start building your team, you're going to start promoting. Easy. And once you start promoting, now we need to set a new goal. So if I've recruited, my first goal was to make lead consultant, and I now have 5 people on my team. In my opinion, my goal should be a little bit higher. So if I have 5 people on my team, I could probably be aiming for like superstar consultant or something. And so I want to make sure that I'm doing that, make sure I'm not staying in one spot, that I'm moving forward. And so that's reevaluating what my goals are. Okay, my goal was one recruit. I have 5 now. It's time to redo what my goals were. And so now that I have a new business plan, or the 3 promotions. And so those are goals. And so now, once we've done that, we go into improvement. Because in life, we always can have improvements, whether it's for your business, yourself in general, whatever it may be, you always have room for improvement. And so just like we talked about with if I got my first goal was 5 was to make lead and I got 5 consultants, I need a higher goal. And if I'm making a higher goal, then I'm going to be thinking up new ideas. So this is new ways for me to come up with ways for me to reach my new goals. And so that's going to be something like when CT first came around, they didn't have like party testers. And so consultants would take bars, they would melt each one down, and they'd make a tester out of it. Obviously, we don't have to do it anymore, but it was genius because it was a way for them to share all this sense with all their customers. But that's not something that we need anymore. We have to move forward, think of new ideas, think of new ways to improve ourselves. Whether it's a YouTube video channel because team calls aren't working out for you guys. But these are just ways that you're improving yourself and moving forward. And you also want to talk to new people. And so now that you have this newfound confidence, you're gonna and you're working on your improvement, now you're gonna want to talk to different people. So it's good that you've talked to all your friends and your family, and you're even talking to your friends' family. But now it's time to branch out a little bit further. And what I mean by that is at your hair salon, not feeling all weirded out or by saying, "Hey, would you like a warmer for me to donate to your booth?" One, it's gonna make it smell good, and that's free advertisement for you, but you're going to come off more strongly, or assertiveness, maybe the better term, because you know the product works, you know that you can sell it like that, so why wouldn't you want a warmer? And so you're going to be more able to say, hey, do you want this warmer? And why would someone say no to a free warmer? And another thing is you can talk to schools or your local church about doing a fundraiser. Fundraisers are amazing for your business. One, you're helping for a good cause, you're making the world smell better, and you're getting a whole bunch of customers that you would not have originally had. So you can bet that if I do a fundraiser, I'm going to be contacting every single person that bought from that fundraiser, and I'm going to get them to buy, host, join. So buy a warmer, host a party, join my team. And now that I'm talking to these higher people, I'm coming up with new ideas to also build my team because now I'm able to recruit them. And my customer base, I'm working on that as well. And so once you've gotten your improvements and you've mastered your confidence, your stability, and your fundamental needs, now you're going to get into your last phase, which is self-awareness. So self-awareness means that I know that I can start helping others. That means that I'm not just helping my downline, but I'm helping everyone I come in contact with. Whether it's someone I just met who's just a Cincy consultant, not even on my team, but why wouldn't I help them? Isn't that the reason for life, is to learn something, gain knowledge, but then be able to share that with the future generation? But now that I'm also helping others and I'm attaining my financial goals, because now I'm not just paying my car payment, I'm probably paying my car payment, my mortgage, whatever it may be, that I'm attaining these new financial freedoms. And in doing that, I have a mapped out business plan. And by that, I mean I know what works for me and what I need to get done, how and when and where it needs to get done at. And so that means that if these goals or these agendas don't get finalized, it's not anybody's fault but my own, because I know what works for me, because I'm self-aware, and so therefore I can improve where I've slacked somewhere. And you can also start mentoring others. And then you have to remember to repeat the process. And so I don't mean that once you've hit superstar director that you need to revert back to a lead consultant. But you have to remember it like if you ran a race. So if I'm going to run a race, and my goal is to get a 5K done in however long I've set the goal to be, that means I'm going to start eating right, I'm going to be drinking lots of water, I'm going to be exercising regularly, all these different things. But just because I've finished my 5K doesn't mean I'm going to stop eating in general, because one, I'll die, or two, revert back to where I started from, which would ruin everything. So you have to remember that just because you're a superstar director or a lead consultant, You still have to be making samples, labeling everything, working on your customer base, working on recruiting. These are all things that are still going to be inputted into your business because they're the base of what you need to be doing. And so we always need to be accomplishing our fundamental needs, working on our scalability. You can always gain more confidence. There's always room for improvement and self-awareness because as long as you're moving forward, things are going to be consistently changing. And so that's what I have for our Maslow's hierarchy needs versus our Sensei map to success. I hope that this has helped all of you. And remember that throughout the week we're going to be talking about this. So if your goal is to be a director, you need to set that goal and you need to make sure that I know your goal because I can't know your goal until you've one told me your goal and set it yourself. And so whatever you guys want to do, whatever it may be, I'm here to help you reach those goals. And also your sponsor, whoever it might be, we're all here to help each other. And so just remember that as we go through this week, that any questions, concerns, or anything that you guys may have, I'm definitely here for, and I would love to absolutely positively help you with anything. And so just let me know, and I hope that this works out for everybody. I'll post another video next Monday, but this week we'll be talking about the fundamental needs, the stability, building your confidence, working on improvements, and your self-awareness. And so I hope that this helps everybody, and I hope that you guys have a great night.